Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you a guide on how to get up to 10k value. This actually isn't really that hard to achieve, might only take you a week. So yeah, let's get into it. So there's many different methods of gaining wraps. So like, let's just say you start off with like one big head or one iron commando. Don't worry, it's possible. If you're at that 1k mark, I would again go and please donate. Just try to get some more a bigger portfolio, because honestly at 1k, like, what trades are you gonna be doing? Like, you're gonna be profiting like maybe 10 Robux. Like, honestly, it's just not worth doing trades at 1k. Try to build off that, like get around like 1.5k, 2k, just something so you have a little more room to breathe and it's not like just 10 Robux small margins, right? So I'm just gonna be assuming you either have, you know, like 3 or 4 smalls or one good like iron commando, big head, whatever. And I have my firewall turned off, don't hack me. So the first thing you want to do if you have like, if you're on that 2.5k wrap, is you either want to upgrade or you want to downgrade, right? So especially during these lower levels, it's really easy to, like, you know, upgrade for even, downgrade for profit, right? So I recommend using this website, Rolling Mons. You can send trades like 3 times faster than you can on Trade Hangout, 10 times faster. Just send trades. You can see what people want your item. I mean, you can see what item people want. Like, if you have an item, you can like see who wants that item, type of thing. And yeah, honestly, it's just a very good website to trade on. Like, you'll see a value in wrap. Don't worry about value, especially at this low. Until you get up to like 5, 6k, 7k, that area. Then value starts becoming important, but I'll go step by step. So first of all, people say flipping projectiles is a really good method. Honestly, I don't see it. I've never been able to flip a projectile. I mean, I've, you know, maybe like tried 2 hours just mass sending on trades, mass sending trades and rolling mons, trying to go and trade hangout, mass sending. Flipping projectiles doesn't work. Like, don't downgrade into a projectile because you think you can flip it. Honestly, I would just stick with the regular ones. Like, yeah, I guess it works for some people, but it's just unreliable. And then when your item becomes unprojected, it's just kind of an L, because you have just a regular plain Jane item, right? And again, some of the newer players, like, they just know projectiles are bad. They don't know what they are. They don't know how they can affect its wrap, its value. So especially these like newer traders, they think, oh, projection's bad, I'm not going to trade for a projected item. So again, that's something to take into consideration. So yeah, let's just say you have your black iron commando, right? Black iron, which, I mean, this is like a fairly average place to be starting at. If you start out low, hey, that's fine, and then I'll cover if you have smalls. So the first thing you want to do when you start out trading from 1 to 10k is learn the values of items, right? And especially these small 1 to 2k items, right? So for example, black iron antlers, I know that they range from 2.3k to 3k, right? So maybe whenever black iron antlers are 2.3k, when they're really low, I'll trade something equal, or maybe overpay 100, and then wait like a couple days so they go back up to 2.7k, and then downgrade for even bigger profit and make 3k, right? So that's how you turn, like, you know, like 2.3k to 3k easy in just a couple of days, because items have their highs and lows. Like silverthorn antlers, let me show you silverthorn antlers. I've been looking at these items for a while, this item specific for a while, and its low floor is 1.6k, its high floor is like 2.2k, 2.3k. So if you can get this item when it's 1.6k, and you write it up till it's like 2.2k, 2.3k, don't sell it, trade it, and then trade it for an equal, like, you know, maybe add a few eggs and trade for black iron commando, for example, because commando ranges from 2.5k to 3k. So just knowing values of items is really important, because you can definitely swing trade a lot, especially with newer players. Like, I traded green ultimate face for silverthorn just because it was a couple hundred wrap higher. Silverthorn was like at 1800 or something, and then I just wrote it up. Also, stay away from like weird items, and I'll show you what I mean. So this gets less important the richer you get, but so like, I saw this one item, like, what, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so like, so would you rather trade for this item, or for like this item? Like, so this item obviously looks a lot better, is a ton more demand, and then this item sells like a couple times per year, right? So if somebody's offering you like what seems to be like a good deal, but it's like a really weird item, like Abraham Lincoln, like something crazy, don't take it. Always try to get demand items like, you know, Blizzard Beast, Silverthorns, Sinister Branches, that type of stuff, just to really upgrade it. And I know I'm covering a lot of the small quantity right now, but I'll get into the bigger items later. So yeah, just stay away, and I would stay away from eggs, noob attacks, just like, yeah, stay away from eggs and noob attacks. Like, okay, noob attacks, I guess you could profit off of, but definitely stay away from eggs. I just recommend staying away from noob attacks because some people just don't trade for them, and like they're just kind of like all the same. Like they don't have really anything unique to them. So yeah, I would stay away from noob attacks. If you don't know what a noob attack is, I'll show you. There's like, I don't know, 20. Yeah, like a lot more than 20. So just stay away from these. Stay away from these. So let's say you're smart starting off with a bunch of smalls, right? So like, you know, all your items are like 500, 600, 700, 800, right? Somewhere in that range. Maybe you have a mix. Again, you want to upgrade into items when they're low and upgrade for even. Upgrade for even, downgrade for profit, right? And you'll see this trend a lot. Now, I'll show you my trades right now. I've only saved my good trades, but so I upgraded, right? Which I got a really good deal. I upgraded for over even. Like I got an insane deal in this Fedora. And then, but let's just say this is even, right? And I downgrade for profit, or that's downgrade for profit, right? And I'm not gonna take any of these because I know I can get more. But so upgrade for even, downgrade for profit. That's the way you should be doing this. And you know, if you can do that, you're gonna be making profit, right? And also, I highly recommend only trading for demand items. Okay, so like demand items are always a good thing to trade for. They're easy to trade off. You know, everybody wants them. They're demand, right? If you get like again like something weird like the Abraham Lincoln, you're gonna like to downgrade. You might actually have to like downgrade for even, or even worse, downgrade for like less. So always saying that demand. Like if you get a good trade but you're not sure, you don't have to take it. Okay, there's always tomorrow. You can always wait till you get, you know, an offer with a ton of like demand items. Like I think my good offer was gone, but like I had. Like, you know, this is a good item. This is like, so like downgrade for all demand items. Faces are really good. You want faces. Faces are solid. The lowest face is like 2K item, maybe 3K. I don't know. Like all the faces are good, and decent demand. All right, so let's say you're trading up. You're going up from that 2K, 3K mark. Now you're at 5K, 6K, 7K, right? And then this is where you want to trade for like two specific items, really: the neon green hair or the galaxy space hair, right? Now these two items, if you can upgrade all into it, that's amazing. So because neon hair for beautiful people, or neon or green, I think it was, yeah. So this hair is getting overpaid. It is undervalued. It's getting like 500, 1K overpaid. So if you can trade for this item, that'd be really good. Same thing with space. Beautiful, yeah. Same thing with space here. Now again, this might be out of your budget, but just keep doing what I told you. You know, swing trading, and then you'll make it. So if you want to do more, because like this is what I recommend doing before you even start trading, look at the values, the swings of all the demand items. So like again, all the branches, all the like big head. So let's take again Silverthorn, right? Silverthorn antlers, for example, and I'll analyze this with you, right? I'll tell you how I know what the highs and lows are. So you really want to be looking at the past like month, really. I mean, like, because I guess 3 months is fine, but like especially since Silverthorn is a new item, it's kind of risky to hold on to for long periods of time. But let's take a look at 3 months. So we can see that it's high after it was projected. So let's like, I mean, I guess like just wait a month because, you know, projected item. So like let's start from right here where it's hit its low. So it hit its low 1.7K. So it looks like its high was 2.2K, almost 2.3K, right? And it low looks to be like in 1.6K. So I already have identified the high and low of this item. So I know that if it goes down to 1.6K, it most likely is going to rebound because that's the lowest the item has gone in the span of 3 months. You know, you'd be really unlucky if it just completely fell even lower, which it's not going to fall that much lower because even if you look, like there's, you know, points relative to this 1.6K point, like 1.6K happens a few times. And then the high point, I mean, don't expect to always get your item off the high point. Like, you know, if you make 200 to 300 profit every trade when you're a young trader, that's always a W. So just take a look at this type of stuff and always make sure the demand of what the person is offering you is good. You don't want an item with low demand. Like, it doesn't really matter if with items below 1K. Like, if your item's below 1K, like, yeah, sure, it doesn't really matter what it is. It can be a noob attack, it can be like, you know, like just something like ugly. But that's because it's below 1K. I mean, those items are just ads. That's what, you know, the community calls them. There's ads. So ads don't really matter. And yeah, just make sure you're watching for projections, honestly, and that should get you on your track to making a profit, making your first 10K. Now again, if you're starting from 0 to 1K, I would just scratch it, go and plus donate, get premium, like invest, like save up some Robux and get one big item like black iron, big head, just something demand, you know, like don't get something like stupid, like some like malachite rock or like some like bowler nobody wants. Like if you're gonna buy an item to trade with, buy a demand item so you're starting off on the right track. You know, you don't want to like get an item you think you're getting out as a good deal, like as a snipe. You know, like if you're trying to snipe for your first limited, which is like if you just have Robux lying around and you want to get into trading, like don't buy that. Like say this is like a 30% deal, like I would not buy an item like this when I'm starting out, because like who's gonna want this? Even if I get it at a deal, is it really worth it? You know, so that's why you know, you could snipe items at a 20% deal, even though you know you can get 30 from like this one would. I think it's in decent demand, not as high as like, you know, Silverthorn, but yeah, it's in. No, wait, it's not in demand. Yeah, especially items like below 2k should be selling a lot more than this. I mean, it's okay. It's a good. It's like in decent demand. Okay, it's in decent demand. So yeah, just wait. Where's it? Oh yeah, just like be careful about what you're sniping. Okay, you don't want to get off on the wrong track. Also, be mindful of how you're setting your trades. I took a huge L because I was trying to flip a rejected, and like don't tell anyone about this. Here, inspect here. Yeah, don't tell anyone about this, guys. But so I kind of misclicked. But hey, you know, like we get over it. So don't misclick, guys. Don't misclick. That was a huge L. Don't misclick. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Just know value. Again, swing trade. That's just swing trade, swing trade, swing trade. That's how you're gonna make profits. Swing trade. Trade for demand. Don't trade for Abraham Lincoln. All right. Now yeah, that ought to do it for this video. Let me know if there's anything I forgot. I don't. There shouldn't be, like, I don't really have like a note page, but I mean, we'll look at some of my completed trades so you guys can get a sense. And like, yeah, sure, I started off with like neon green just because I lost this item. I was so upset. I was like, dude, I had so many good offers. I had Silverthorn plus like this like pink eye for it, and I was like a 500 upgrade at the time, and I was like, I lost it because I sent this garbage trade. I was like, anyway, alright, so I mean, let's take a look. So yeah, I got neon, and like, so it's okay to learn when you're trading, right? So if you make like a wrong trade and you lose a few hundred value, like it's not a big deal as long as you learn from the mistake. So like right here, I learned that I traded I guess I made 3%, but like, you know, I traded all of my stuff back for the exact same amount, and I just wasted all this time in between. But like, this is the trade I was talking about. So like, if you can find someone to trade hangout, which, okay, let me explain the difference. So trade hangout is full of dumber people. Rolling Mons is full of people actively trying to make a profit. Okay, so if you really want to negotiate a deal and try to get a good deal, do it on trade hangout because people are more inclined to actually accept. As far as Rolling Mons goes, I mean, people get offers all the time, so it's kind of like, you know, takes forever to get a deal on Rolling Mons unless it's just like really one-sided. But trade hangout can be like a faster way just to negotiate a deal. Again, I don't really recommend it because it takes forever to send trades, but you know, the likelihood of somebody accepting that trade is a lot higher. Although trade hangout can be really demoralizing. Like I had these few line ears and people were calling me Fairy Tate, and I was really upset. So yeah, be careful what's in your inventory. You don't want to have like furry cat ears because people are gonna make fun of you. And yeah, okay, that ought to do it. That ought to do it. Okay, let me mention one more thing. So there's some people use this website to trade. I haven't even set it up. Like, I don't even know if people trade on this website, but if you're really on the grind, I recommend doing this. I mean, like, let's see. Okay, let's see all the recent trade ads. I mean, an hour ago. Okay, so nobody trades on this website. But I mean, hey, you know, at least it's another way to trade, okay? It's another way to trade. So yeah, I'll leave all the links to this website down in the description. Let me know if I forgot anything. I'll add it in the comments, or so if you're late, if you're reading this a week later, I'll have everything down in the comments that I missed. But that should be it, honestly. Again, 0 to 1k, don't trade. Just like people who say you can trade from 0 to 1k, it's such a waste of time. Like, you're not gonna make any profit, or like, it might take you a week to get like 200 Robux when in Plus Donate or something. You get like in a week you could probably get like 2k. So just like, work smarter, not harder. Okay, like, you know, trading, like, it's fun and you can learn. Like, that's why I recommend doing it from 2 to 3k, starting from that point, just because, you know, it's a really good time for you to learn about values and stuff before you really start getting the dangerous territory of, you know, make a bad trade, lose all your value. So yeah, just like, if you're starting from 0 to 1k, just don't start. Okay, that's actually the end of the video. That's actually it. So yeah, sorry about my blurry webcam. That's kind of an L. I kind of punched it. I was playing what was it? Zeppelin Wars, and I got really mad. I didn't actually punch my screen. I don't know. I'm just complaining. It'll fix itself. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, I'll see you next one. Peace.